Good morning, class 5. How are you? Class, today we have chapter number 9 and lesson number 1. And today we are going to understand about solutions. I have selected a very colorful picture in which you can see so many colored solutions. Today we will study that how we can make solutions. And I will give you some of the examples from our daily life so that you will be understanding the term solution in its real form. First, we cover the definition of solution. Solution is a homogeneous mixture of two or more substances. Like when we make a solution, we need to mix up substances. Homogeneous. Homogeneous means when we mix up substances, those substances are equally and evenly mixed. And a solution is defined as the combination of solute and solvent. So, solution will be the homogeneous mixture having same composition of solute dissolved in solvent. The next thing about solution, that they may exist in any phase. It depends on the types of the solute dissolved in which state of matter. So, solutions can be in gaseous phase, they can be in liquid state, as well as they can also be made in the solid form. And you know what? The very important thing which I explained you in the introduction, that a solution consists of a solute and solvent. Now this is the time to understand solution, solvent and solute. And believe me, you will be defining solution, solvent and solute similarly on the higher levels. Like, first we understand solute. If someone says us, start dissolving sugar in water or dissolve salt in water, we will understand this thing very quickly because we know the things, we know the substances. But when we ask what is a solute, it needs a proper definition. Like a solute is defined as a substance that is dissolved in a solution. A substance like sugar, like salt, like spices and other substances which are taken in small amount. So a solute is dissolved in a solution. Like the picture is showing you sugar cubes. But on the other hand, solvent is a substance in which other materials dissolve to form a solution. Like the solvent is the component of a solution which is in greater quantity. Like when we were adding sugar cubes in water, the sugar cubes were in smaller quantity, but we took water in larger quantity. So the major component of a solution is called as solvent. And solvent is the substance which dissolves other substances into it. Like the very extended example which is covering almost 75% of the earth is water, seawater. You know seawater, have you ever tasted seawater? It is very, very salty, almost bitter in taste because so many salts are dissolved in water. So seawater is the best example for defining a solution. And you know what? The seawater has the same composition throughout. So that is why we can say seawater is a solution. Another very tasty example, tang juice. A tang juice is also a solution because we need sugar, we need tang powder and water to make this solution. Sugar and tang powder will be taken in smaller amounts, so they will be solutes. But we took a glass of water, the greater amount, which is the solvent. So when we mix sugar, tang powder and water evenly, we make a solution of tang. Now, when we come to study in detail about solution has many types. The very easy type is saturated solution. Solution that contains maximum possible amount of solute is called a saturated solution. It means that no more solute can be added. Can we make saturated solution of sugar at home? Okay, start doing it. Take 1 glass of water and a spoon and start adding sugar. Initially, add 1 tablespoon of sugar into water and dissolve it. Stir it. Then add another spoon. Then dissolve it. Then add more sugar into it. After adding sugar, after some time, you will be seeing that the 7th spoon or the 8th or 9th spoon of sugar will not be easily dissolved in water. And you will be seeing that sugar sitting down in the bottom of the glass. So that is the state where there is no more sugar can be added into water. So a solution that contains the maximum possible amount of solute is called as a saturated solution. So you see that when you cannot add further sugar into water, means you have made saturated solution of water. So today we understood enough about solutions, and at the end of this class you must be able to define what is a solution, how we can define a solute, a solvent, and which solutions are called as saturated solutions. You just read the topic from the textbook and watch the video, see the examples, see the colorful pictures and understand, then learn the topic. Okay class, thank you, good luck.